Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Paul Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Looped out toward third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
In is Christian Yelich, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, number 18. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 2-1 home. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 10, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The 2-2. Yelich is running. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That is fifth.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Gio Gonzalez gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs of baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Striding in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Braun at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 22 on the year, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Gonzalez is ready. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. A little bit outside. 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Here's Javier Baez, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. Fastball in there, 3 and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Standing in now, Albert Almora. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
No.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, David Bodie. And there's ball 2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Gonzalez gets the sign on his way with the 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Braun into the basket, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Roll. Come out of spring training, a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold. But when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 2 full. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. So now the Brewers pitcher, Gio Gonzalez, 9-1-2 due up. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
On the ground to the left side, and that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2, not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it to second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Fouled away. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, number 18. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Runner,
there goes the runner. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Hit hard on the ground is short, and Hayward has a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nobody out, runner on first. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
To second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Trying to send him packing for the second time, and whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Gonzalez comes set. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And from the seat of his pants, he gets the force at second. What a play to retire the side. 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another full count pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Bodie gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Castellanos is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
2-1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail it here 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness
Now
against
batting.
him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Ready for another chance? David Bodie. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Tony Kemp is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Giro, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
In now, Jason Hayward.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Kyle Hendricks, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Kyle Hendricks.
Into the box, Manny Pena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So
Orlando
one gone in the Milwaukee
Arcia.
fifth, and up next will be the shortstop Orlando Arcia. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ben Gamble will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. The Brewers down to their final strike. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Cole Hamels earns win number 7 on the season. Gio Gonzalez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kyle Hendricks records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this